How we doing, YouTube? Silverback here again. Gonna try to do some commentary over a gameplay video, see how this works out. Let me know what you think. Again, I know the quality ain't that good, but I'm not gonna invest in equipment until I decide I want to keep doing this or not. Um, the starting hand, I mean, we got a couple things in there. Brineborn could be a win condition. Mystic Subdual could keep their threats down. Same with Randy Singer. Black Lance Paragon could act as removal. So I felt this was a good keep. The mana was a little iffy at the start, but we were able to draw out of it. So I ultimately felt really good about this. You'll see some mistakes that I make, and I'll point them out. This isn't an easy deck to play, but also usually when I'm playing Magic, um, at my house, I have my kids around and animals and wife, and sometimes I get distracted. I played the Black Lance. I figured it was the creature I was most willing to let get killed. I assumed a Bone Crusher Giant or something would take him out. I wasn't expecting Night Pack Ambusher. I'll be honest, that came out of nowhere. But Mystic Subdual is a good answer to the Ambusher. Um, as it is to most, like I said, win conditions if you watch the deck tech, which I suggest you do. I explain why I built the deck, why I did, and it might be obvious to some, but to others, it might be worthwhile to hear the explanation. Here, I just lost track of what I was doing. I, for some reason, thought it would have been an even trade, or maybe I was thinking it still had death touch, but uh, poor decision there. Should have stayed as a blocker. The second Night Pack Ambusher had me thinking that, especially after losing my blocker, I had really made a huge mistake. But we do hold out, as you'll soon see here. Brineborn Cutthroat. At this time, I was thinking of chump blocking, and I'm pretty sure I keep at least one of them. Okay, one got countered, so yeah, I did keep one. Nope, they both got taken care of. At this point, things look bad, but the opponent has one card in hand, and a Slither Wisp can turn things around quickly. I play it now because, again, one card. I didn't want him to draw into a counter spell. I wanted to get it out while I still could. And here you'll see Theron Raysinger. Again, just a great play. It can make attacks hurt less. Can get you into fair trade situations. I don't want to risk the Slither Wisp here. I doubt he has a way to pump, but that's going to be a key component to a comeback. Now I'm kind of desperate for gas here, but I wanted to get the Nightbonder down to prevent counter spells, so that things could stick onto the board. And then I really wanted to try to draw into another Mystic Subdual. Was the point of playing the Spectral Sailor there, which I did not. But we're slowly chipping away at the life total. The opponent here thinking about playing something. And Shark Typhoon. So we got a blocker for it. But he's building up his threats. We have to decide here, chump blocking or no chump blocking. And at our life total, we have to chump block. So I decided to chump the two bigger creatures and take the two smaller, but now we're down to 4. Really need a miracle to win here. I decided to flash onto the Slither Wisp. Again, hoping to draw more creatures here. And I do draw a Nightbonder, which I decide to play again to get more into my hand. basically I want more gas to chip away at my opponent, get more blockers down. So here I got two great choices. I decide I have to get the second Slitherwisp down. Again, I don't have much of an option here. Opponent decides to look for some answers. I'm not sure what exactly he was digging for, but he is digging. Even a counter spell wouldn't do much. He'd have to remove both of the Night Bonders to counter what we're doing here. So now this is where the game can get out of control for our opponent. As you can see, this was a mistake on my part, I believe. Let's see. I think I was trying to get rid of the token here. So here I'm again digging, and I find what I was digging for. So that was real luck right there. But again, that's the great thing of having all these one-costed spells that draw two cards, is you can find what you're looking for when you need it. So that gets rid of their last card, and now we have a full grip of cards here, and really just put the exclamation point on it. And you can see in that turn, we took our opponent down to 5. I mean, we really issued a lot of damage there. He swings all out. We have to chump with everything. Blacklands Paragon here to really try to get us some life gain and seal the deal. The opponent, again, searching for, I don't know what, a removal spell maybe? He can't counter what we're doing. So we get the Black Lance down. And the opponent has something he can do. And I keep thinking, if he's going to remove anything, I think you'd either have to get rid of the Slitherwisp or the Blacklands Paragon. But he decides to pass the turn anyway. So we're going to trade. We're going to lose quite a few creatures. He'll keep quite a few. But the key thing now is to just keep one Night Monitor and both Slitherwisps in play. That's the best thing we can do at this point. What I don't understand is why he waited so long to play the explosion. Could have forced me in a worse situation, maybe kept a blue mana up, but he decided not to, and that's the game. I hope that shows you what we can do with the deck, and I'll see you for another gameplay.